appreciate you coming here for the interview, Dr. Lear. I feel the Benchley Academy will best prepare me for medical school. Word is, you guys are pretty much a straight shot to Duke.
Actually, Neil, we're more like a rocket.
I made tea.
I hope you like tea. It's a special blend of, tea. You know, I have to tell you, Dr. Lear, it just kills me to pull Neil out of public school. I've always believed in a public education. After all, I went to public school. But you guys are the only ones, who are offering the honors biology program that my daughter needs. I'm sure you can understand how galling it is. Well, I could go on and on. I'm sure you could.
I think what my mother is trying to say is that we're honored that you took the time to come over here.
Let's see now. A 3.98 GPA, that's not bad. And your extracurricular activities are excellent.
Well, thank you. I try.
But could you have tried harder in the living arts? I think so. Excuse me, Dr. Lear. Let me tell you something about my daughter.
I think what my mother is trying to say is that I always could have tried harder.
Well, Neil, I am glad to say that you are exactly the kind of student we want enrolled at Benchley Academy. And as soon as we have an opening, we'll call you. Excuse me. What do you mean? You don't have an opening? We don't have an opening. How can you sit here and drink my tea and tell me you don't have an opening? We don't even usually have tea in this house. I had to go out and buy that stuff. Give me that tea. Spit it out. Right now. Right now. Please, look on the bright side. We have put you on our waiting list. Oh, what are we waiting for? Some skinny little rich girl to drop out with an eating disorder?
I think what my mother is trying to say is where exactly am I on this waiting list? 5th? 10th? 20th? 25th?
Neil, don't lower yourself. 30th? 40th?
Okay, let me get it straight, because I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around this one. You're begging Mom to send you to a school that is 3 times harder than any other school in the state?
Yes.
Another reason to believe firmly that I am adopted.
You know, Mike, if I were you, I'd be nice to your sister. At the rate you're going, one day you're going to be living in her guest house. And I will be living in the main house. Assure me of that, Neil.
Well, as you people in the law say, it's a moot point anyway, because I'm not going to Benchley.
Well, at least you got on the waiting list.
That's not that bad. What number?
117.
Wow. Hope you didn't forget your locker combo.
Are we going to talk about this all night, or are we going to eat in peace?
Neil, you can always get a good education through the internet. Many of you at this table probably don't know, but I am a certified auto mechanic.
Please, you're afraid of your own bike. I'll get it.
If there was something I could do to get you into that school, I'd do it in a flash. I just feel so helpless. You want to go to the Gap and break up the sweater stacks?
Tom and Skill, want me to let him in?
Very funny, college man. What, no date tonight?
No, I got to give my women a break. What's your excuse?
Well, I had a date. I ended it early, that's all.
Yeah, what was it this time?
Well, too much in common. She was just like me, and I don't need those kind of problems. Hey, Sydney.
Finish your date before the salad, Joe?
Yep, looks like I'm eating with you guys again tonight.
Every man for himself.
Hey. How come they never leave the lemon chicken?
Here, Joe. You can have mine. I'm not going to eat. Ever again.
So, how's Neil taking it?
Terribly. I feel so guilty.
No, that's just you. You feel guilty about everything ever since you drove your husband away.
You see, Gil, that's why we don't let you in a lot.
So I suppose you won't be interested in knowing that I might be able to get your daughter into Benchley.
You better not be screwing with me, because I've got the paper wrap chicken right here.
I happen to have played golf with Alderman Duffy today. Cheats, by the way. Drops new balls down his pant leg whenever he doesn't like his lie. Anyway, he's on the board at Benchley, and I brought up your problem, and he said he'd be happy to pull a favor.
Forget it. I'm a judge. I don't do political favors. The minute you start serving the mighty Chicago machine, you're completely compromising your integrity.
Sydney, this is the city that works. One hand washes the other. I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
I'm a bear. I scratch my own back. I use a tree, a great big tree.
Well, let's take a look at your options, shall we? Daughter who wins Nobel Prize, daughter who serves curly fries.
No, I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. No.
All Duffy wants you to do is ask your good friend, Judge Starkman, if he can borrow his 1939 Duesenberg for the St. Patrick's Day parade.
That's it?
That's it.
I can do that. I used to clerk for Starkey. Told me I made a great martini. I still remember, triple olive, straight up. Called it the Continental Breakfast. What am I waiting for?
See how easy this is?
Mrs. Starkman, this is Sidney Solomon. I'm fine. How are you? Yeah, well, actually, I'm calling for the judge. It's still happy hour, huh? Okay, well, then I'll call in the morning. Before 10.
Bet you didn't know Kmart had such great stuff.
You're a pal. I knew I could count on you. What are they do? Are they fixing the floors in your office? Oh, the blender. Well, have a nice lunch. And listen, if there's anything I can ever do for you, please don't hesitate to call. Okay, bye. Thanks.
So did you get the car from Jack Daniels?
Yes, it was easy. Wait till Leo finds out she's going to Benchley. Hello? Oh, hi, Starkey. Yes, it was today that we spoke. Yes, about 20 seconds ago. Okay. Well, what can I do for you? Oh, my ex-husband sold those Bulls floor seats a long time ago. I mean, they're impossible to get now. Yes, I know how touchy you were about who drives the Duesenberg. No, Starkey, come on, baby. This is Sydney you're talking to. I'll take care of it, okay? You just get that ice. I'll get those tickets. Bye-bye. Damn. See, this is why I don't like trading favors. You just get sucked in.
Come on, Judge. Look, the whole world revolves around favors. You know how I got this job? Favor from my cousin. So what am I doing this weekend? Helping my cousin move. And I'm happy to. Happy to empty his waterbed and lug that broken player piano up 4 flights of stairs because he's got to have cross ventilation. But a favor's a favor.
Well, you know, it seems only fair. You got you this job.
Yeah, great.
This is all your fault.
What?
I've had to promise Starkey floor seats to the Bulls game. Of course he wants to sit on the floor. That's where the lush is going to end up anyway.
Come on, Sidney. How could you do something so dumb?
Hey, wasn't it you that said one back scratches another?
Yeah, well, give it up, because you're never going to find tickets like that. You may as well just mix a pitcher of martinis and take him to a high school basketball game. Maybe he won't even know the difference.
Freeze! Nobody gets out of here until we figure out a way to get those tickets.
Think we can take her?
No. All right, Sidney. Have you tried the Ticket King?
Is that little place on State Street? Because they really overcharge me on cats.
No, Ernie. I'm talking about Father Yablonsky. He runs a teen offenders halfway house. This guy is swimming in freebies. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy?
Here's your answer. Father Yablonsky. Let go and let God.
Evening, Father.
Uh-oh.
What uh-oh?
I mean, it's 9 o'clock at night. Either one of my kids got busted or Judge Solomon is here to convert. Either way, it's uh-oh.
It's a nice robe. Real silk, huh? I guess it pays to have an inn with...
Yeah. Eckerman's uniforms on Belmont. Sit. What can I do for you?
trying to get my daughter into Benchley.
Oh, good school. We beat the hell out of them in lacrosse. Good school. If there's anything I can do to help.
Well, actually there is. I know this is a long shot, but I am really in a bind. Do you still have your floor seats for the Bulls Sunday game?
Whoa, big game. Big game. Bulls, Knicks. So, I promised them to Monsignor Rafferty. He's been kissing up to the bishop.
Jeez, this is so embarrassing, but I could really use those tickets. In fact, I'd be happy to pay for them.
Well, that might not be necessary. Greer Stanton is your sister, right?
Yeah.
What do you know about her mulch?
Well, I believe it's all cleared up. I think she was seeing a dermatologist.
No, mulch. At the Garden Club flower show, she buries me with her annuals, and I know her secret. Mulch.
Well, maybe I could get you her recipe.
You're not getting this, Judge Solomon. Mulch takes months to reconstitute, and my bulbs have to get in before the first frost. I need that mulch by this weekend, or I'll never make the flower show. And then I can kiss goodbye getting my name engraved in that big gold cup.
Don't you guys take a vow of humility or something? You know, the meek inherit the earth.
The meek can have the earth. I want that mulch.
Let me get this straight, Ed. I get you the mulch, you get me the tickets.
You're making a celibate man very happy.
My mulch? Who told you about my mulch?
Nobody. I just need some for my plants.
Oh, Sidney, please. The only living green thing you've ever had in this apartment is the mildew on the shower curtain. Come on, Sidney, spill it. Who put you up to this?
Father Yablonsky.
Yablonsky. Mean-spirited little man with the thin lips and the fetid fuchsia?
Greer, he's a man of the cloth.
Well, then let God give him his compost. Why are you muling my mulch anyway?
All right, I'll spare you the details, but if you do this, Neil can go to Benchley.
But my mulch. My mulch. The mulch, it took me years to perfect. It's pH balanced and lovingly turned. Every eggshell, every bark chip is a part of me.
Greer, it's dirt. I used to make you eat it when we were kids. Oh, come on, it's for Neil. Do you mean to tell me a gold-plated trophy from some frou-frou flower judge means more to you than the education of your niece? You should already know this has taken you far too long to answer.
All right, okay, yes, you could have it. Of course.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll go pick up a couple of bags, and then we'll be all through with this. What?
Oh, Sidney. Father Yablonsky's garden is as big as Soldier Field. I should know. I snuck in one night to check on his bulb. Has aphids, by the way. Well, he does now.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that 2 bags are not enough. You'll need a dump truck full.
Okay, fine. A dump truck? For my daughter's education? I can do that. Yeah, I'm inquiring about renting a truck this weekend. He's laughing at me.
I told you. You want a truck on the big fall moving weekend? Forget it. You got to plan months in advance.
Well, what about your cousin, the one you're moving tomorrow?
He didn't reserve a truck either. Forgot. Not here. So all weekend long, it's going to be bungee cords and a Buick.
I don't get it. This city is crawling with trucks. Where are all the trucks that wake me up every morning?
Wait, I know who has a truck. Leo Blount in plant services.
I love this Leo. Who the hell is Leo? Get Leo on the phone and get me that truck.
Actually, I was thinking of me and my cousin.
Okay, what do you want?
I want the truck.
I want the truck.
But Leo's my guy.
I'll give you Monday off.
Let me call Leo about your truck.
Sydney, I've called in every favor owed me, and the closest thing I can come to a truck is the Oscar Mayer Wiener wagon.
Mr. Political Animal, and the best he can do is a hot dog on wheels? Well, I'm this close to getting a truck, and let me tell you, I'm happy, because I want all this back-scratching crap to be over with. This is everything I despise.
Okay, Leo's truck is yours.
Yes!
But he'll only do it if you go to dinner with him.
No.
Who's Leo?
Leo Blount.
The plant services guy?
He's apparently got this crush on the judge. He's always wanted to go out with it.
Oh, yeah? Well, I guess that 5-speed Frankfurter's starting to look pretty darn good right now, huh, Sidney?
No, I'm not doing it. No, no, no.
Wait a minute. If you don't go out on this date, you don't get the truck. If you don't get the truck, you don't get the mulch. You don't get the mulch, you don't get the Bulls tickets. If you don't get the Bulls tickets, you don't get the Duesenberg. You don't get the Duesenberg, and your daughter's packing a piece to home ec.
Look, I know this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I know that this is something Neil has wanted more than anything else in the whole world. I also know it'll give her a leg up for the rest of her life. But I have got to draw the line somewhere, and I'm drawing it between me and Leo Blanc. Oh, hell. It's only dinner. I mean, it's not like I gotta sleep with the guy.
Last Christmas, I came across this Hallmark card that seemed perfect for my parents.
Something about the music here, huh? Really makes the place.
Sure does.
So, would you like me to draw the privacy drapes now?
Not if the room were suddenly filled with terrorists.
Like that would happen. Another pink Cadillac? Sydney?
No, I'm just nursing this one, thanks.
Cheap thing. Pinch me. I'm catching all the breaks, huh?
Kid, you even got to finish my steak.
Yeah. Who's the luckiest guy in the room, huh? 3 guesses.
Well, I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah. One must be off the lake tonight. The look of love is in your eyes. The look that can't be denied.
Leo, you want to talk about the movies? I love to talk about the movies. Or books, or the paper. Do you read the paper?
Sure. Did you hear about the Yahoo that got electrocuted hopping the L tracks?
Yeah, good. Let's talk about him.
Yeah, they say all the coins in his pocket fused together into a lump.
Boy, tough to make exact change after that.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. You know, these walls here, these walls are genuine bamboo. You know, I'll never forget the first time I saw you. It was like in the movies, where the hero sees his girl in a crowd because the light falls just so. It was a crowded hallway that day, and well, there I was, Robert Redford. And there you were, Jeannie from I Dream of Jeannie.
Leo, you're an awfully nice guy.
Here it comes.
And you're being really sweet, but I don't feel the same way about you that you do about me.
So you're not interested in me at all?
No. I'm sorry, but, you know, I just did this to help my daughter get into the school she wants to get into. Well, I mean, you can understand that, right?
Well, sure. Did it for your daughter. I can appreciate that.
Oh, great.
No truck.
Oh, come on.
Nope, no truck.
Oh, come on. Leo, I need the truck and I need it tonight. Now, what's it going to take, huh? I know how this city works. Just tell me what you want and I'll get it. Name it. Anything.
How about a pole dance?
A what?
A pole dance, you know, like Jamie Lee Curtis did for Arnold in True Lies.
I'm not doing any pole dance for you. What am I doing here?
Oh, wait a second. Wait, what about a nice picture of us together?
How together?
Same drink, 2 straws.
Okay, fine.
But I want it cheek to cheek.
No way.
What if I just envelop you in my arms?
I don't see us doing that, Leo.
How about if we just started winking at each other?
Deal.
Deal.
You know, Mom, you look pretty cool behind the wheel of that truck. You ever think about hanging out at diners, change your name to Dot?
Every day. Okay, everybody. Shower and bed. In that order. Ellis? You know, Neil, I think we found out the secret to your Aunt Greer's mulch. Honduran earthworms. And you know, they don't taste that bad.
Mom, I just want you to know that I can't believe you did all this for me. I love you.
Well, if it means I get a hug from my 15-year-old, it was worth it.
So I guess you're pretty glad this favor stuff's all over.
Well, it's all over for me, but it's just beginning for you. You owe me big time.
All right, what do you want?
After you finish medical school and cure cancer, you know that big house you're going to build with the guest house? I want my own wing. And I get to pick out the wallpaper.
You got it.
And I want fresh towels every day.
I'll see what I can do.
And a nurse. I'm going to need a full-time nurse.
I'll have to ask my husband first.
Oh, he won't mind. He only married you as a favor to me.